This is going to be a pretty quick problem where I find the solutions of this equation in front of me. The reason it's going to be pretty quick is because it's already factored for me. Once it's in factored form, you just set each factor equal to 0. You're only allowed to do that if it equals 0, by the way. So because this is equal to 0, I set each of them equal to 0 and I solve for x. Notice I ignored the exponents on each factor, so I don't have to write the exponent of 2 with the first one. I don't have to write the exponent of 3 with the last one. I'm just worried about the factor in the parentheses. So hopefully the first one and the last one are easy for you to solve. All you're doing is moving over the 3 and the 2 and solving for x. One thing I did want to go over, though, was that x squared plus 4 is equal to 0. So in order to solve for x, I'm still going to move the 4 over. Now, in order to get x by itself, you would take the square root of both sides. When you take the square root of both sides of an equation, you can't forget your plus or minus sign. So anytime you take the square root of both sides, you're going to end up with two solutions coming out of that equation. The exponent and the square root cancel with each other. That's why I took the square root to begin with. Now I've got the square root of -4. Now, anytime you have the square root of a negative, you need to take out that negative as I. I is the imaginary number, square root of -1. So I'm going to take out the negative as I. I'm having issues with my pen, but that says I times the square root of 4. And again, please don't forget your plus or minus. Now the last thing you need to do is just simplify if you can. The square root of 4 is 2. So this is equal to plus or minus 2i. So again, we got two answers here. We got positive 2i and negative 2i. So this actually has four solutions: 3, -2, positive 2i, negative 2i.